Things are getting crazy. The other day, we just had a G2 geomagnetic storm. The Italian Schumann Resonance is going crazy, while the normal Schumann Resonance, well, the normal one that I usually put on this channel, that one doesn't really seem to be reflecting the current data and the things that are going around. It's been like this the whole month, so I'm going to put my attention and focus towards the Italian Schumann Resonance because I think it's reflecting on good data. There's a whole lot of things right now. Things are getting chaotic. A lot of earthquakes, a lot of new things happening. We have a whole lot to talk about. Welcome everyone in here. Um, Boy oh boy, I got a big message for the end of this video, by the way, about the recent assassination that happened. My view, by the way, doesn't really matter. I don't know the person or anything, but you know, there's definitely something that I learned from a spiritual community, and I kind of want to share that. As you can see in this human resonance, we're getting hit with this um, quite intense little energy on the general human resonance. So it's quite moderate. We're definitely getting some big energy. Looks like about a power 10 here, roughly. Um, Nothing too crazy, but when we take a look at the Italian human resonance, this is quite insane. We were hit with 120 hertz. Now we got hit again, but this one looks like it hit around 70. But then again, it looks like it definitely did shoot above the charts. This is quite intense energy. We're getting a lot of energy getting pushed in right now. This is incredibly intense. Um, let's go straight to the source of where this data comes from. And again, we're definitely getting energy here. In these are big spikes. Big spikes is what they are. What I want to say, I was gonna say igniting, but indicating a timeline skip or jump. Jeez, man, I can't. You know what's going on. There's a lot of things going on. So we were still bombarded with energy. As you can see, there's just so much energy. Energy, bro. I can't even speak today. It's one of those days, guys. So just bear with me. We were we had a KP2. Okay, let me focus on this. Solar flare activity has been pretty stable as of lately. Same thing with solar proton activity. The geomagnetic activity, that was up, down, it's up again. We're getting close to a G1. We were at a G2 recently. Let's take a look at the sun real quick. Oh my goodness, massive coronal hole here. Um, Boy oh boy, this is a lot of activity right now. This is a massive coronal hole that's getting even larger, and we're starting to feel it. Solar activity, sunspot activity, on my knowledge, has actually dipped down a little bit, like a little ago, maybe a month ago, a few months ago, but it has shot right back up. Again, we're in the peak of this solar cycle, and things are getting quite intense here. And the symptoms have been all over the place. Excuse me. We got a KP4 on the index. Solar wind is about 450, but we've been definitely hitting towards the 550 range. On top of that, of course, the direction of the interplanetary magnetic field is slightly south. Overall, of course, this is a northern hemisphere direction. That's where the coronal hole is facing. So, very, very interesting there. All right, so let's jump into symptoms because the symptoms are intense. Something with the heart, maybe heaviness, digestion, loss of appetite. People are like on edge. People are acting very strange. Everybody's really feisty. People are really angry. People want to argue. You get the idea. Like you might be noticing people getting all pissed off at the grocery stores or people flipping out, technology not working. Might notice a lot of glitches. Things might get delayed. Things are just weird. It is really just tough. And I just think like overall, like it's just been so hectic. I don't know about you guys, but I've been also feeling things as well. And we're feeling stuff from the collective because that's how we are. I've been feeling so much frustration and anger. Like, it's tiring me. It's not my stress. I don't know where it's coming from. But I could definitely tell that there's so much anger and frustration, and it's hard. So those are the symptoms. I was looking again around the Facebook communities, and I realized, um, they were talking about that we should be in the love vibration, that we should be very loving, very happy. And this one guy, he's like a political activist. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's like a political person who's on YouTube or something, and he talks, does podcasts. And he was killed. And the way people are like being like, they're like, oh, someone in the spiritual community said something about he's not. I don't know what they something like wrong, like he doesn't deserve to be in the fifth dimension or this or the new earth. Bye, see it. Like, what the flip? Like, this is not love. This is not. At the end of the day, I'm kind of waking up and realize that we are supposed to be in a love vibration, not a, you know, I don't know, unbelievable. That was crazy. Regardless of someone's beliefs, don't try. I know some people are always trying to find something different. They want to know your religion isn't mine, Joe, or your this or your belief isn't right. It's not mine. And they always just try to find something, and then they look at you differently, right? Like, I'm looked at, if you believe like in a different religion, oh, yeah, yeah, you study the Old Testament. Every time I talk, anytime, Old Testament, like every single time, or nah, you're this, you're this. It's like there's just labels. Everybody's just looked at for a certain um, way, and it's ridiculous. I don't know what it is with the labeling. I don't know what it is with looking at people a certain way. You, if you don't like their beliefs or you don't like anything, they shouldn't die over political beliefs or anything like that. It's insane. And um, other people that are like saying things like he deserves it and everything is ridiculous because he's never hurt anyone. He just does debates about politics. He's not doing anything. It's unbelievable that someone's views and the way someone, you know, goes about politics or whatever, talks and stuff like if you don't agree with it, you're gonna hate the person, and it's sad. Like, this whole politics. I mean, you guys know, as spiritual people, we don't like this stuff. This is like an illusion. You know what I mean? And people are literally going crazy because you know, politics. He's into it. Fine, and okay, they don't like it, and they just wish really bad for him. God bless him. God bless the family. Rest in peace and everything. Take it easy. God bless. We're supposed to be in a love vibration, and it's just shocking to see like how people are. You know, anybody like these views, how they go about politics. I'm not a politic person. I'm not really into that stuff. Um, but you know, hey, that shouldn't have happened. Nobody should have killed him or anything. I think that's just insane, and um, it's just unbelievable. At the end of the day, there's a lot of people that don't like someone because of his views, his beliefs, his religion, his version of spirituality. If you want to believe that we reincarnate for fun, whatever, it doesn't matter anymore. That's up to you. That's fine. If you believe different spirituality, we're here to be in love vibration. Great, it's all good. And then there's people that are like, that's not the way I think. That's not the way I think. I don't like you. Like, unbelievable. Being a love vibration. That's what it's all about. Hold the light. I've been seeing this a lot. We gotta hold the light. We gotta be in high vibe, and we gotta live it up. All right. So thank you all so much for watching, and Again, I don't know much, but you know, be in a high vibe and send prayers to the family.